Almost finished Fire Nation. Oh, yes, I anticipated you critics. Yes, I did. You know, you must always learn to think from the other side of the chessboard. That's what my brother taught me. God rest his soul. Right? Always think from the other side of the chessboard, Julia. Now, here goes the critic. So, Miss Julia, are you saying that plaques don't matter? No, plaques matter, but they're not the only measure. They measure commercial performance. They are not the sole measure of cultural power. So, Miss Julia, are you saying labels are evil? No, labels are a business. Businesses protect their influence, but metrics are objective. Metrics reflect consumption inside the system. Systems shape exposure, and exposure shapes consumption. That's just simple economics. Take a picture. Don't be mad at me. It's just simple economics. These are facts. Follow the money. Critic says, so are you saying that labels manipulate everything? No, I never said that. Labels invest in exposure. Exposure influences perception. That is structural. It's not sinister. So, Miss Julia, is arena power more legitimate? Not automatically. It measures a different type of loyalty. So, Miss Julia, can an artist have both? Yes. When both align, dominance is undeniable. Okay. So, Miss Julia, and why I say undeniable is because there are some people that would say, oh, this person is not the greatest or not great because of the fact that they don't have this accolade or that accolade. So they find something to deny the person of their dominance. But when both align, the dominance is undeniable. You know, when they say undisputed, in other words, there's nothing that you can say. Well, I believe as time goes on, anyhow, let's continue. I believe as time goes on, Cartel is going to be undisputed. There's going to be nothing that anyone can say. We'll see. So, Miss Julia, so are you saying streaming is easier? Behaviorally, yes, because it requires lower friction. Labels didn't invent music, okay? They shaped metric validation. Plaques measure distribution, arenas measure devotion, both matter. They measure different powers. Okay? Now, dancehall is not suffering from a lack of global visibility. It's suffering from a lack of internal measurement systems. When you don't measure your fire yourself, you let someone else decide how hot it should burn. I'm not with that. Colonial systems trained us to externalize validation. I'm going to do a live on it. But now we must retrain ourselves to build our own internal metrics because we deserve it. Okay? Yeah, we were trained to respect the numbers, but we weren't trained to question who built the scoreboards. The gold plaques measure how many times something was played. Sold Out Arena measure how much people change their schedule to stand in one room. Streaming is convenient and commitment is costly. These are facts. One can be boosted by exposure. The other one requires you to show up. So when we argue, my lovely Jamaican people that I love, plaques versus arenas, and we water down arenas, what we're really arguing is, do we value scale more than cultural loyalty? Do we value consumption more than cultural commitment? Or have we just been conditioned to respect centralized metrics because they look official and because they're not ours? Okay? Yes, I told you, gold plaque show volume-based validation. Okay. Plaques prove popularity. Plaques reflect widespread exposure. It measures how far. The other one measures how deep. Because arenas prove commitment. They reflect concentrated devotion and volume and sorry and mobilization based authority. Yeah. Right. In economics, higher friction conversion is considered a stronger signal of loyalty than a lower friction engagement. You can look it up. Because higher friction engagement is statistically harder to produce. That is the structural difference. That's the structural difference.